losers, 'cause we
Hello, everybody.
are
Welcome to the Chaos
champions
Brigade, and we are the champions.
of the world.
Of this world, at least.
There we go. So, welcome, everybody. We are finally back with the Chaos Brigade. I am the GM, Chris Fire on TikTok. This is the first time I'm actually going live with my new name, like being actually public and everything. Like, nice, awesome. I'm excited. It sounds weird to hear myself like introduce myself as like, hi, I'm Crystal versus hey, I'm Chris. Like, that feels weird. That feels off. Chris still works, but it feels weird. But yes, I am the GM for this party. We are the Chaos Brigade. We are finally back. Let's just get in with introductions. Let's have start with the left of the screen. Run through the group. Introduce you, yourselves, and your character. And a fun fact for who you are. Doesn't have to be anything new. Doesn't have to be anything outlandish. Just something about your character that you might want to share. Let's just start with the left side of the screen. Ben, let's start with you, buddy.
Hi everyone. I'm Ben, also known as Benda's D&D on platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. I play Ava. She's a wood elf druid. Fun fact about Ava. Damn it, I said that in the wrong order. She's a wood elf druid. There you go. That's her fun. I gotta say something actually interesting. Hold on, what? She.
You flubbed it.
Yep. She's cool, but not as cool as this next person. Whoa.
To my right, we have Ryan.
Sup. Sorry, I'm doing something. Hey, guys.
I was halfway expecting there to be a voice changer on. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
Not yet,
Who do
not
you think
yet.
I am? Some kind of well-renowned Twitch streamer? No.
What? No, never.
Crazy.
I'm not. Fuck. Hi. Let's just restart.
Mr. Rusty.
Let's just restart. Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm playing Riker, the Leonin Barbarian. Interesting fact about Riker, he was the very first character to officially have a backstory. Thank you very much.
Oh,
That is very
okay.
true. I had Riker's backstory literally months, almost a year before anybody else gave me a backstory, and it is still, unironically, the most detailed backstory out of anybody.
Thank you. I'll take
have
Made
so
a
much
PowerPoint
lore.
with my.
All right, I'm muting Chris.
Lou,
and Ryan
even
both.
with
They're both
even
gonna
with the
mute it. They're out.
PowerPoint.
How dare you?
Jesus.
Amazing.
Next up in the bottom left of the screen, we have Jay.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Jay the Archfey on all socials. Also, I'm testing audio right now, so if you hear a random echo coming from me, it's because I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me, because my mic levels are maxed out on OBS, but I can't, doesn't sound like I'm coming through that well on stream. So chat, let me know how I sound. Anyway, fun fact about Floof. Every time he takes every third step, his knees crack. Every third for some reason. It's
Oh
not
my
loud.
God.
It's not loud.
Wait.
He just goes doo, doo, doo. Just a little one. That's all.
Oh.
Also, quick
I don't know how I should feel
thing.
about
Audio is great. It's good. I checked audio for
Love
you,
it.
Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, in the bottom right of the screen, we have Lou.
Hi everyone, I'm Luana, aka the Witch Bard everywhere and anywhere. And I play Nyx, the Satyr Bard. And a fun fact about Nyx is that soon after I found out that we were never mind, that's not a fun fact. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. She is originally from the Feywild. This was like one of the first fun facts I told about her, but I'm bringing it back. She's from the Feywild. She lived there. Her childhood was there, and then she moved to the material plane. Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
I'm sure nothing has happened back at home since you've been gone.
Since you
That's
were
so ominous, Chris.
gone.
Now, with that in mind, just to get some people
Consumed
caught back up as to what we were doing prior,
Yes.
we had just come out of a one-shot that we did at Gen Con last year. Like, this arc came directly out of that. From that arc, we have gone to Ava's Treetop Village, so Ben's character's village. That is kind of this wood elf village in the middle of the woods, out of the way from anybody else, and hidden away from the rest of society for no specific reason other than just, you know, keep everybody safe, keep everybody hidden, keep some magical knowledge secret from people. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody really has any idea as to why Mama the Dearest decided to hide everybody away. But for some reason, the party happened to find their way there, and there's been some odd goings-on in this village. Specifically, the fact that not only has everybody been a little bit more hush-hush than usual, but the sorcerers around the village have been erupting into balls of fire. Everybody's been hit with some amounts
Casually.
of wild magic without even being wild magic sorcerers to begin with, including Ava's own sister, Sage, who was a divine soul sorcerer prior, so no real affinity for fire to begin with, but still, burn, baby, burn has been a very big prominent theme in this entire arc.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno!
That's my sister. What the fuck? No.
It's
But
like
with
that
that
one
in mind-
anime. What's it called? Fire Force?
Fire Force, exactly.
Yeah. Love it.
So with Fire Force being out and basically the arc of Fire Force happening right here, they eventually found Sage, and they found her off in this little secluded oasis to herself, surrounded by water and rocks. And as they found her, she was practicing magic, and boom! Explosions be happening because fireballs be getting thrown. With that in mind, they started talking. No, nobody died. This is whenever you were discussing with her.
No, don't you remember? You were all like,
These people
Everyone is
aren't dying.
dead.
These people aren't dying. They're catching other things on fire.
Don't you
Oh.
remember? Because she was
Exactly.
like, oh, fuck, we gotta put this fire out. And I just went, control water.
Exactly.
No one is dead.
But
that
with
we
that in
know
mind,
of.
everybody decided to, when you were discussing with Sage, you came to the realization that, oh, she's having weird dreams about a dark obsidian tower in Avernus, a place that most of y'all had been prior, and had the unfortunate ability to go to that tower before. So you figure that there's something weird going on, especially with a dream connection between her and hell. Before you had ended the last session, we had decided, or y'all had decided, that you were going to attempt to use a dream spell to go into her dreams and try to sever the connections between the sorceress of the city, or the town, and hell. With that in mind, y'all did have the realization / the acknowledgement, thanks to Ava and Sage's knowledge of their mother, that she would have the spell scroll needed to transport to the realm of dreams. Unfortunately, being her study. So you have to go play Mission Impossible with Mama.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah, I'll play the soundtrack.
Do 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 do.
oh God.
But in a violin.
Give me like
Exactly.
3 seconds and I'll pull it up on my sound.
No, we'll get copyright strike.
No!
No.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do the Wii Shop theme, but in Mission Impossible.
But with that in mind,
amazing.
that's kind of where we're opening back up. Y'all have just finished having this conversation and discussing a plan with Sage. And that's where we're kind of opening back up. It's about mid-afternoon at this point. The sun has not started setting yet, but it is in the process of getting there. You have approximately about 3 hours of daylight left before it becomes twilight and starts going to a dark night. Nyx, due to you just ambiently being the astrology person that you are, you do know that tonight is the night of a new moon. So you'll have extra cover along with you.
Yo. Wait, hold on. I gotta do her voice. It's been a while. Give me a
It
second.
has been a while.
Guys, today it is extra spooky because the planets are aligning away, and the stars in them, and the Gemini is doing a thing, and there's a new moon. So it's a good day to do this because Geminis are sneaky. So we gotta do it when it's.
Fuck
Question?
Gemini.
Yes,
Who's this Gemini person?
not to be trusted.
I'm kidding.
Pixis pipes up. Oh, that's me. I last I heard that I got my palm sword, I was told I was a Gemini, and that was the fortune teller lady did not really like me so much after that. She actually charged me double what she was going to charge everybody else. That was actually a little rude. But on the upside, I did get this really cute pendant to go along with it, and she pulls out like this Gemini pendant from her necklace, and it's very cute. It's definitely like a what do you call it, hand carved stone. But yeah, it's definitely a Gemini. She's super excited that you pointed that out. Nyx.
Floof's just gonna look at her and go, "Mrrr."
Flip is a Taurus.
I'm so confused. I thought you were a satyr and you were like an elf. I'm very
I
confused
bet you're a
now.
Leo. I bet you are Leo. I bet you are Leo.
Leos.
I'm a Leonin, if that's what you mean.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
a Leo thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
That feels pretty stereotypy.
Well, I'm an Aries. What does that have to do?
Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh.
I don't know. I didn't exactly read what everybody else's was. I just know what mine is, and that nobody likes me for some reason.
Scorpions are horny.
Listen, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but if your Sagittarius is in retrograde or something, go ahead and do
Oh
your...
no, that's not right now. That's different. That's a different
I
time of
like
year.
Capri Suns.
Sage looks at you all and just goes, Okay, we can continue this like astrology lesson here soon if we want to, but Ava, do we want to figure out how we can, distract Mom and Helena and maybe get into the office?
Oh, that's gonna be
yeah.
quite the task. Mom's kind of just like
She's been
ki-
living
you-
in there. She's been
yeah,
living in there,
she's
basically.
like on high alert like all the time normally.
Mhm.
Now she's on like high alert because like we
Yeah.
just showed up here. So
With 3 outsiders, which she does not like in that regard.
yeah.
I think
Hi,
Floof,
Floof. Hi,
Floof has a thing. Floof.
Alright, so hear me out. We sent Basil points to Sage over there, and she goes, "Hi there, Mom. It's a pleasure to see you. Let's go get dinner." And then we go along while Rosemary's distracted her, and we go, "Where's the spell?"
That
I don't know what's more concerning, that you heard somebody say that entire sequence before because you didn't change your voice, or the idea itself.
both are
Definitely
equally
both.
concerning.
Okay, the dinner idea is not exactly horrible.
what if we made like a really big distraction that will like make sure that your mom will be like really busy for like a very long time. Like I can fake a heart attack.
Concert?
Don't do that. That would
Like
Riker raises his hand.
Riker.
I could fight your sister. That ought to keep her occupied.
Oh, that would keep her distracted, but it's
That would.
Mom I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I'm not so much concerned about Helena. Helena is kind of just like the big scary guard dog that has a very short attention span in this aspect.
You know what?
Mom is the big
I
scary
couldn't-
Cerberus with lightning bolts that I don't want to.
You know what?
focus
Actually,
on.
Riker, keeping her distracted would probably be a great idea. She'll be watching us like a hawk now that we're here, trying to get a one up on me in some way. So that
On
actually
top
might
of
not
that,
be a bad idea.
if I'm loud enough, your mom might go and see the commotion.
Yeah, maybe that could work, but you should have a backup just in case that doesn't work.
I can learn
Definitely.
lots of spells.
Okay, maybe. Ava, you just let me know what you think might work best for me to do with this, because my my solution slash like my idea that I think I could do would just be kind of like following your lead. If you suggest something, but then I kind of back you up, that might help out a little bit. Because I don't think if I bring something up that she will listen, especially right now with the whole stuff happening.
That, you know what? Huh.
Nice.
Yeah. So the whole thing that's been happening, the whole like accidentally causing explosions thing. Could you do that on purpose?
I can.
Just hypothetically.
Oh no! My magic's been taken over.
Yes.
Distraction?
I
Maybe.
don't think I could do it at will, as in like force it to happen, but I do think that if I happen to cast enough spells, then just by pure chance, it could happen, and I could get a magic surge to something.
If
That could happen?
we can do it somewhere we'll call it a distraction, but like permanently destroy things, that could work.
What's wrong with Ava's voice?
Well, I mean, Ava kind of has a point. Like, if we can, I mean, just to quote Ava real quick, if we can do that somewhere where they could cause a distraction but not cause any long-term damage and hurt anybody, then it could work. I think it could work like that. It might. Mom.
What happens if we just ask her for it?
It's not that she would say no. It's that we would get questioned, I think.
But is it like a valid reason? Like, oh, we're just gonna go to a dream and do like some like investigating. just a dream.
So, you're gonna take your mom to dinner. You're gonna fight the sister at dinner, and then you explode.
I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second there. What?
I would prefer not exploding. I can
I'll
attempt
explode.
to do whatever. But I would prefer not exploding.
I'll
That'd be like the
explode.
most preferred.
I like exploding.
Try, yeah.
I'm sure
don't.
you do.
Just a distraction for both of them. I mean, that would certainly work. Just we don't want to. Like, we want to blow something up, but like not blow something up like too much. I can't believe I'm suggesting things should be blown up. I've been around you guys too much. You guys are. This is. I would never suggest this before. This is. Oh no.
Good, Ava.
It's a smart idea.
good.
I think our motto is work smarter, not harder.
You'll see in the background, like most of you see with your high as fuck passive perceptions that Pixis is in the corner with a flint and steel, just like with a pile of sticks and everything, just like.
What are you? Wait, no. Oh,
If
What are
we
you doing?
need fire to burn stuff down, we can make some fire, carry it with us, it'll be fine. Plus, it takes me a while to start a fire anyway.
if we need, that's literally.
Floof walks over and starts blowing, trying to help her.
Roll what do you call it? Roll nature or survival to start a fire real quick, Floof.
Floof is a beak, right? How does Floof do that? How does that
11.
work?
that
Because you can't go.
So just- it's warm air. It'll help.
Floof's literally just opening his beak like this is the ground, and he's just going. It's like that video. It's like that video of the kid blowing into the kazoo or whatever, where it just goes.
yes. So Floof, what does that roll for you?
11.
11. All right. Plus her 7. Y'all actually beat the median for that I was looking for, and you start a small fire, and you just like every time you breathe, it gets it a little bit bigger, but it's more smoke going straight up into your face.
Floof, that's not gonna work. Floof. Oh.
Small ember has been made, but in the coughing, it kind of like pushes it, smothers it down a little bit more. So Pixis keeps going to try to light it. Sage just kind of looks over at you and just, at this point, whatever you need, Ava, I can try to help take care of.
They're trying their
Yeah,
best.
they're
It's
trying.
just-
They're trying their damnedest.
They're
It's,
trying-
I can't
it's
say,
just-
I
this-
can't say it's the best. I can say it's their attempt.
Can't fault them for trying, right?
I'm not saying that.
Hey, do I sound like a chain smoker? So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of.
Oh god.
So with that, what are y'all thinking in terms of your plan?
Floof,
What are
where did
thinking
you find
in
my
terms of
playlist?
y'all's
What?
Plan?
I want something. Ava wants something just like that.
Turn it off, fuck it. Oh no.
But very shortly into the play, it's like 3 or 4 songs. You just hear like a
I hacked your Spotify.
and you just start straight up going directly.
Guys, I
Start
was
going
going through a
directly into
phase.
some
It's
death
fine.
metal.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I was going
If
through.
it was a phase, why is it still in there, Ava?
It's not Spotify. It's Stripefy.
I like to think that any and all technological noises at all, or technological apps, are just direct result of fey fuckery.
All right, so what
yeah,
are we doing?
Sage is gonna look at y'all and just like, you just let me know what you need, and we can take care of that. I can help in the best way I can. I can't promise that Mom's gonna go for any of it, or that Helena's gonna do anything. We can just try our damnedest, and we can figure it out from there.
Just point at
So-
Rika. We'll definitely want to fight Rika because, like, that's just she could not turn that down. There's no way.
Who wouldn't?
He's a terrible talker. Can I be his manager? Starts massaging Riker's shoulders.
What do you mean I'm a terrible talker?
Insult me right now.
Riker just looks down. The thing is do I want to roll for how good of an insult he does, or do I just want to come up with an insult right off
roll.
the bat?
You can come up with an insult and roll to see how hard it hits.
Roll performance.
Right.
Roll psychic damage.
Roll intimidation. Mediocre. It's 10. Just Riker looks down at Floof and goes, "You're talking a lot of game for somebody that I could stomp underneath my boot."
Runs to Nick sobbing.
Aw, you upset him.
He asked for it. Also picks. He just reaches into his back pocket and gives her a matchbox because he has a tinderbox. He's like, "This would probably help you a little bit." I just wanted to see how long it took you to actually do it.
This is so much easier. This is so much easier. I should have bought some of these from the store, except that cost time. I don't want to do that. And she just lights the fire at that point.
All right.
Pix has found it much better to spend her time trying to light it than actively spending the time to go get a matchbox.
All right. Plans in motion. So are we actually
Okay, so
splitting
for
up?
GM's sake. So for GM's sake, what are y'all planning on doing at this point? Are you planning on having Riker fight Helena and Ava and Sage go distract Mom?
Yeah.
I thought it was Sage distract Mom, Riker go fight sister, Nyx and Floof, or Nyx and Ava steal the thing. Because Ava knows the area better.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And Floof can help Riker if needed. I don't know. I just want to be
That could
included.
It'll be fine.
All right, so Riker, you're going to be going solo for Helena, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sage is going to be going solo for
Wait,
Mom.
hold on. Jay, do you want to go with Riker?
I think it would be funny, but also I can also help distract the mom. I can go pretend to be a server at the restaurant.
Well, there's
spill
only
stuff on
one
her.
person distracting Helena, so if you want to, you can come
Yeah.
help Riker distract Helena.
Yeah, go be his manager.
Yeah!
100%.
Floof likes the way that
It's time for the
puts out-
father-son
yeah.
talk. It's time
Yes!
for the father-son talk.
All right, so that leaves Sage is going to go distract Mom and try to get her out of the house, leaving Ava and Nyx to go through the study, right?
Yes, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is
Pixis
gonna go
pipes up.
so well.
Pixis pipes up. I
We're still
am going to work on. I'm gonna go with Sage. I'm gonna go with Sage and see if I can't make that work a little bit better. Also, if all else fails, she lights another match. I'm gonna try something new. See if it works. See if it helps out a little bit. And
Don't set the forest on fire.
Man,
Riker-
it's just like Athens
Riker
all
looks
over
at-
again, eh, Nyx?
Riker looks over at Pixel.
Pixel.
I don't know. And just goes, "I'm gonna need that back, by the way."
can you have it back after the mission?
Just don't use any more than 3 matches.
Ava just sort of looks at Riker like, "What have you done? You've created a pyromaniac." Fuck.
Riker
Doesn't say
looks at-
anything. You just get that terrified look. Of just, "What have you done?"
Riker just goes, "What? It was sad seeing you try so hard to do something so easy."
Tried so hard and got so far.
In the top corner of the screen, it says this action will have consequences. Little butterfly.
Ava will remember that.
Ava will remember that.
Pixis then picks up their stuff, throws it back in the bag, and all right. So if we're gonna have this mission, we're gonna take care of it. If me and Sage are gonna go distract Mom, if Riker and Floof are gonna go distract Helena, and you two are gonna go see if you can't find the stuff, I think she pulls out an imager and just like holds it up. Time for a selfie. No warning for anybody. No warning for anybody.
Ava literally
Love
looks
it.
like a deer in headlights.
That's basically
luck.
Sage's That's basically Sage's reaction to.
You gotta stop doing that.
No.
Gotta give us warning.
You won't. You don't ever like stay in the photos if I give you warning. You just run off or like hide behind somebody. If you're ever in the photo with anybody that's taller than you, you just hide behind him. So, inevitably, you would have jumped behind Riker in this aspect. You always hid behind Helena.
Whenever
So.
Oh, just like takes a step away from Riker. I wouldn't do that.
whenever Floof is in the photo, it's like Mike Wazowski.
But always behind something, not
Exactly.
even like intentionally. There's always like a thumb in the way. There's always just like a sign that falls in
Riker's
the way.
axe.
Slides
his
just
axes.
slightly out of the hilt, just to fit in front of your face. So yeah, with that in mind, let's go steal from Mom.
Woo woo.
Which group wants to go first? Because we have three
Roll
groups
for
that are
it.
gonna be doing three
Well, we have two
distinct
groups
things.
technically.
Roll for
Oh,
it. We're
I get
D&D
points.
players. Roll for it.
That's actually a good point. Everybody, roll me a d20.
Oh, we're
Each
rolling.
group, each group.
Ah! Jay, you roll. I dropped
Okay.
my dice.
What do I add to it? Is this like
Wait, Ben, did you roll? Cause I rolled.
You just roll a flat D20.
Yep, just flat a d20.
Your roll's probably better.
We got hydrates.
15.
Wait,
Oh,
can
hydrates?
both of the people on each group roll and then we add them together and whoever's
That was the
combined
goal,
roll.
just so that everybody could have
Oh,
some
okay.
fun, some fun rolling.
make a difference.
What did you
I rolled
get?
a 4.
Oh,
Great first roll back, everyone.
So we
So
got
blue.
19. 19
So 23.
total, like me and Ben.
What's your roll, Jay?
I got a 19 flat.
Oh
So we got 26 total on our side. 'cause
Hells
I got
yes.
a 7.
Damn. So you guys are going first?
Yes.
and I'm not gonna tell you how Sage and Pixis's thing went, but I am gonna
Oh,
make
no.
some rolls for them. You don't know what order theirs is, but we're just gonna focus on y'all's two at this point. With that in mind, we have what was it? It was 26 versus 23.
26. Yes.
Okay.
No, me,
So first
me and
up-
Ben's combined is 19.
19.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
With that in mind, we're gonna jump first to. We're gonna be going to Riker and Floof first off. With that in mind, y'all are going to be walking into town here soon. By the time you get back into town, you're looking for Helena. The sun is mostly setting. Like it's about a 30-minute walk. So at this point, after the deliberation, after the debating, you see that the town, not the town itself. You see as you walk into the town, people are starting to like light the lamps around the town, trying to make sure that this the light's gonna be there at least while people are getting ready. You have about an hour and a half of daylight left, and at that point, you see that heading up the charge to kind of like light these lanterns and make sure people are like in a line, is Helena. She's kind of in the middle of leading people and like making sure people are ordered, make sure everybody has their duties assigned, that people are putting out the lamps, cleaning up the streets, making sure all animals are put away to their respective stables and such. And she's just kind of directing people at this point. And
Sorry. keep
go
going.
on, Floof.
No, no.
I was just gonna say, as the group comes into town, or if you would split off in whatever way, you two do at least see her.
Okay. Give me just a second to make sure I have the right thing before I say what I want to say. I do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Floof's gonna lean in, like, whisper to Riker and be like,
Okay.
"Big crowd scene fight or one-on-one in a dark alley?"
I think it would be advantageous to kind of make as much of a distraction as possible.
And then immediately Floof goes, "Wow, Riker! I bet you could beat anyone here up in this town so easily. Especially that one elf bitch in the weight room. She was such a pussy."
Wow.
Yeah, she heard that. She heard that.
I bet she only ever does what her mom tells her to and wanders around just being a little bitch. And she works out to cover up for it. And she's also secretly insecure and has a lot of issues inside and should probably go to therapy.
Hi, Floof.
Oh, look, there's that bitch you said you could beat up anytime now, Riker. You should go kick her ass.
Riker just looks up at
I
Elena.
swear to God.
Riker, I understand that Floof is trying to instigate a fight because
Let
Floof
me
wants to
tell
see
you
one.
something, sister. This is the heavyweight champion of all fighters. He's got the strongest arms, the thickest legs, and he will knock you out in 3 seconds flat. Am I doing good? Let me tell you. Woo.
At this point, Helena's just kind of like looking there, like seeing what Floof is trying to do. Seeing like there's like the Floof is definitely trying to egg on a fight. Now, first off, you're a little shit.
Takes one to know one.
She just kind of like sits there like, how do you insult a bard? You can't I have to...
Not a bard, bitch.
Hey, Riker, is this something you'd like to like spar tonight? Or like, how are you wanting to do that? Like, I can make sure that there's some sparring time depending on how things happen. But, you know, it just all depends on
Wow,
what's,
she's scared
what
to
you
go
have
to
in
the
Riker-
mind.
streets. What a pussy.
Riker just kind of clamps Floof's beak real quick and just kind of goes, well, I came out here because I figured I got some time. We can maybe spar right now.
Could you roll a persuasion with advantage?
Ooh.
She has not been
Guidance.
rolling great. She has not been rolling great with Floof.
Persuade. Well, let's see.
Can I guidance him?
Yeah,
while
that's
I'm
not
shit-talking
bad.
her?
I will say no to the guidance because he did clamp your beak.
That's fair.
18 total.
18 total. All right.
Only got plus
All
one
right.
persuasion.
Fair enough. With that 18, that does beat the DC to actively have her like, you know, yeah, I think we have some time right about now. She like looks around and like points out one of the other people around, and you see that specifically it's the what do we call them? What do we call the coffee shop in this one?
Comic
wasn't-
book.
Comet coin.
Comic Coin. It's actually the Comic Coin barista, and she's like, "Hey, yeah, can I ask you to take care of a major task for me? I just need you to make sure that the Comic Coin light stays on, along with all the other ones on the street. Thanks, bye."
What?
And he's like, "What?"
She
Oh, okay.
she wants you to kind of put a spotlight on what we're about to do.
Gotcha. I think I can do that. I think. Yeah. I think it can work. And he starts like trying to figure out how to like spotlight these like lamps.
As he's doing that, is there a crowd around us?
Not really. Not really.
Are there
There's not
people
one.
around us?
There are people around, and they're at little bits. They're like kind of interested to what's happening, but at the same time, they're kind of just going about their business, trying to get things put up.
They're about to knock down Drag Out right here, right?
Basically,
Cool. Floof's gonna.
that's
climb-
kind of like the vibe you're giving out. That like you're giving, and she's not debating against.
Floof's gonna climb up on top of Riker's shoulders, and Thaumaturgy go, "Ladies and gentlemen, humanoids of all ages, welcome to the first ever Treetop Battle Royale 1v1 deathmatch of doom between the great Leonin Prince himself and some... what's your name? Doesn't matter, cause she's gonna freaking lose. This 6'5", 380-pound tree trunk neck, big ass arm, thick leg boy is gonna do everything he can to absolutely squash this pretty little prissy freaking royalty bitch fucker. I lost it. Mother. Relies
calm
on
down.
magic,
Floof,
motherfucker.
Floof,
Yeah, what's up?
Floof. Calm down. You got everybody's attention. That's actually the
Floof, I
first
need you to
time that
roll-
Helena actually heard that Riker was also royalty, a prince.
That is. What I want to, Floof, real quick, I need you to roll me a persuasion for people or performance. Your call on that one. Because I think performance fits really well, but you're also trying to get people to stick around.
Can I have advantage because I thaumaturgied and was really loud?
That's why you're getting the roll.
Damn it. My performance is not great. Let's see. Floof dice. Floof, that's a whole ass 3.
That's a whole house 3?
Yep, I got a 3 in total.
Ooh!
Can Riker...
Ouch.
Can Riker start
no.
flexing so I have advantage?
I don't think I can assist.
No,
Yeah,
no.
because Riker wouldn't.
With
Riker
that,
did want to. Riker did want to draw a crowd, but he did want to draw a crowd, but he assumed that Floof would do it.
Helena's gonna look at Floof and Floof. First, that was the most shit announcement I have actually ever heard. I have heard underground boxing rings give out way better announcements than I have ever heard that from that right there. All things considered, Riker sounds super cool and super awesome, but whenever you follow it up with prissy princess bitch, in what way does that sound like a fair fight? It just sounds like Riker's picking on somebody much smaller than him, even though everybody knows how big I am in this. I mean, have you seen a lightning bolt get struck from the ground? I haven't seen you do that.
Not so big without your armor. Suck it!
But
Oh.
these people have, and you just completely played up Riker and played me down. Can't really say what else there is to that. Anyways, Riker.
How about I try?
Yeah, let's actually. I think that'd actually be.
I cast thaumaturgy on Riker's already booming voice.
Riker
Now, there
yells
it
at
is.
first. Riker yells at first, and then hears the thaumaturgy, and just looks over at Floof and says, "Stop."
Ow.
Riker just kind of goes, Who wants to see a prince and a princess spar?
As soon as you say that, I need you to roll.
All right, come on. Not terrible performance, right? Performance.
Yeah.
14. So it's not terrible, but it's not great.
You know, that's actually
Better
not
than 3.
horrible. That is better than 3. That is better than 3. You actually get a smidgen of a crowd. It's not like
Wait.
a massive booming crowd where everybody comes out of their houses, but people come into the middle of this, and like people that are currently out and about, you know, they look around. They're like, okay, there's some stuff to this. There's something going on. Chat. Also, just for a note, there is an inspiration. There is an inspiration reward that you can
Yes,
redeem.
a channel point redemption.
That's what it is, channel point redemption.
After
I don't know if anybody would have that much, but
Riker then goes, also, Helena, I don't know if you want to agree to this, but winner gets a 10 gold Comet Coin gift card.
Helena just stops, look at you, and deal. Yeah, Riker, go ahead and use that inspiration real quick. That's
What's that? Is that
10
an
out
extra?
of 10, Lou. Yeah,
What
just
did that?
roll your. You can either use it right now or you can hold on to it.
All right, I'll hold on to it now. I appreciate that, Lou.
So yeah, actually, we're gonna go before we move on from that. We're going to jump over to our other party real quick. We're gonna jump over to our other group.
Oh boy.
We have our
I've been working on
lovely
memes.
Ava and Nyx right here in the same like group-ish as y'all are walking up, and y'all are hearing this happen at this point. You are seeing a crowd form
Oh,
down
we're
the street.
hearing it? Okay.
Oh yeah, you're hearing it. You're
I
hearing
was- I
Fluke
was-
scream this with thaumaturgy.
I was just imagining just Ava wherever she is, it's just like that that Sonic Adventure meme. Something just happened. Just hearing that. Just,
That's
like, not-
exactly what you
Really?
hear.
Something just happened.
You hear a lot of
Uh.
something happen.
Oh, well, they seem to be doing their job. They seem to be just doing a good distraction.
Having a good
Oh.
laugh, yes.
Yes. So with that, you do at the point that you start hearing that, it's probably about 3 or 4 minutes after y'all had kind of walked up and had a kind of separation in the groups as you were walking together. Whenever you get to that point and you start hearing Floof's booming voice, you do see that Helena, and there's like the small crowd forming around them. You do not see Pixis, you do not see Sage, and you don't see Mom yet.
Okay.
You think
So
they
you
got the
don't-
dinner reservation?
You know they broke off a minute ago, like a little bit before y'all, and started walking off towards where they think your mom would be, assuming her office. But they went on ahead of you, so you're not exactly sure if they secured that or if they didn't.
We should
that's
I
not
have an
up in the air.
idea.
we should just move slowly and then just assess the situation when we get there.
We could do the tubes. I ask Ava, do the tubes go all the way to the study? The tubes that your friend had made it?
I believe
Because
they
we
do.
got a little smarty boy here. Just pull up. Right. We could ask him very nicely to be like, "Hi, could you go and say and check it out for us?"
Uh-huh.
And then,
I could
and-
also
and then
go
he'll
with him.
DM note real quick.
Oh!
The tubes. DM note real quick. The tubes do not go through the entire city, but they do go through the entire building of Ava's home,
Mm-hmm.
including the basement area that you found Riot in to begin with.
Yes. So they go in the office as well, which is...
Mm-hmm.
So if you prefer to go with Riot, you can, but if you want to go by yourself,
Yeah,
you can.
just for backup, you know?
Yeah, for the backup. Okay. So, Riot, you're gonna be a very, very brave boy. You're gonna go through the tubes. You're gonna go and you're gonna go to the office. Ava's gonna be right behind you, and then she can tell you where you are. And then you're gonna go there, and then you're gonna see if the mom is there. You come back as quick as you can, and you tell us. And if she isn't there, you do that too. You come back into.
Can I?
Okay.
You just straight up see at this point, like, Riot's eyes are nailed in on you, but one just keeps like trailing off.
Can I just passive, my passive insight is 18. How much of this does Riot get? Like,
Riot is trying to pay attention. You can see that Riot's attempting
My
to.
boy.
Did y'all watch Mitchell's vs. the Machines? Do you remember? Do you
I
remember
watched
the
it
bug? You're
yesterday.
straight up thinking.
Oh
of,
my god, yes. I watched it yesterday. It's such a good
I
movie.
cannot remember
Okay.
the pug's name for the life of me right now, but that's
Me
immediately what I'm
neither.
thinking of.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he's just like,
Uh, oh my god, amazing.
His
he's
two brain
trying.
cells are working
The name
so
is Mochi.
hard.
Mochi, yes.
Mochi,
Mochi.
You're straight up having a Mochi moment where like Mochi's trying to listen, but Riot can't figure it out.
Yes. So I put Ryan in the tube, and I'm
Fine,
like, "You're such a brave boy."
All right, so
Love
y'all
you.
did go to the basement from the outside entrance,
Mhm.
and you put Riot into the tube.
Cool.
Ava, what about you?
He's like, I'm gonna go with him to just
Yes,
to make
yes.
sure.
Yeah,
And
of course.
Ava
he
just
doesn't know where the
immediately
office is.
shrinks down and also turns into a possum. Wild shape.
Wait, question. Do you turn into a possum as in Pixis's definition, or do you turn into a possum as in what Riot actually is?
I turn into what Riot is.
Okay, so you turned into a squirrel.
Okay, I turn, yeah, sure. I turn into
No, Riot's a
Ryan's a possum. I
Ryan's
just
a
call him
possum.
squirrel.
That Nix thinks is a squirrel, and
Yes.
Pixis
Mhm.
has a squirrel that they think is a possum.
It's a faith thing. You guys wouldn't get it.
So with that, you all are in the tubes at this point. Riot is kind of like just after being put in the tubes, looks around and just kind of takes off. Has just kind of like just starts walking around.
I'm going after him.
Ava, I would like you to roll a navigation check, basically, which I'm gonna say this is a
Sure.
survival.
Survival. Oh, nice. Something I'm good at.
Woo.
Ha! 19.
A
14
19.
plus 5.
With that, yeah, you are navigating correctly, and Riot is not. Riot
Can I help?
keeps trying to.
Poor baby.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. Riot keeps trying to go every wrong direction. Every wrong direction.
Oh, Riot.
Anytime you're trying to go up, Riot keeps going down. Whenever you're like, maybe I think we need to go take this left turn, goes right turn. Like, Riot is trying his best. And his
Poor
best
baby.
is a little
I'm helping him.
hurt.
Little man.
So yeah,
Little
you're able to like nudge Riot along the right direction. Eventually you're able to like overtake Riot where there's like a widened tube, and you like jump in front of Riot and start leading him along the way.
Nice.
And question real quick, whenever you're in animal form, you can hear. Like, does it say that you can understand the animal that you are, or? I can't remember if that was a feature or if that was a. I can't remember if that's what it said as a feature or if that was a interpretation, because that makes sense. But I couldn't remember.
I feel like that makes sense to be able to speak to the animal that you are.
I can, if you want. I don't know, but I can have cast speak with animals beforehand if need be.
I'm gonna say that if you are the animal, then you can speak that animal's language.
Bet.
So yeah, you're hearing Riot, and Riot's like, I don't know. I think right's the right direction. I mean, right's right. Left is never right.
It's literally. I can literally see the office up there. It's literally that way.
Are you sure that smells like ink and weirdly old like paper? That doesn't smell like a fun time.
That's
like
her office. That is definitely what her office smells like.
But that doesn't smell like the kitchen. We need to go the left way.
No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We can go to the kitchen afterwards. Maybe.
Okay, yeah,
cool.
I think that's a plan. I think it's a plan.
Got it.
And immediately starts trying to go left.
All right.
But yeah, you make your way to the office area at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, passing through there, go ahead and roll me a perception to see if you see anybody. Like, not just in the office, but just in general as you're walking.
Oh, never mind. That's not as bad. 16.
16? Yeah. You notice that the main halls and the main rooms as you're walking through these tubes is pretty well empty. And as you get to the office, you see that there's nobody in there, but you also see that it's what's the best way to describe this? It's not like it was a, oh yeah, we're taking care of this because we've cleaned up, we're done for the day. It was there's still stuff everywhere, like it's a night just starting, but you don't see your mother on the way through here. So
cool.
She may be at the distraction that Pixis and Sage have tried to work together. She might also not be. You're not exactly sure yet.
I'm gonna. So, like, can I like see into the room?
You can see into the room. These tubes aren't in a specifically for the office. You just knowing your mom in general definitely made sure these tubes were sealed. There's not like a way that you can like open. There's not like a hatch that is like openable. It is solid tubes going through, but they are transparent where you can see through them.
Okay. So I can't just get into the room from the.
That is unfortunately correct.
And
that's your mother knowing that Pixis is a squirrel anarchy would like to get in here and eat things.
I'm
sorry, Pixis is his
take offense to
anarchy.
that.
Awesome.
I take offense to that, but it's true.
Hey, blame anarchy.
I will. I'm trying to remember if I can cast spells in this form. I don't think I can.
If they have verbal components, you cannot.
Yeah, you can't cast spells. I did also look it up.
Sneeze.
I did look it up, and it says your ability to take any action or required hands is limited to the capabilities of your beast form. So if the beast form is capable of communicating with other beasts in its species, then you can communicate with other beasts in its species.
Just screams. Just
Yeah, but you can't cast any spells in beast
Damn
form.
it.
There it is.
Cool. I guess I'll just have to follow this to its nearest exit then and see how close that is to the office.
All right, Nyx, what about you at this point? Are you just kind of like hanging out in the basement at this point, or are you trying to, what are you thinking?
I mean, honestly, I don't think Nyx would be doing anything else but waiting for the return. You know, maybe playing some music, but that's about it.
Okay, so just be Ava and Riot inside then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I told them to like come back and let me know and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
I'll be waiting their return.
Okay. You're waiting for
help
their
them.
return. Ava, you see that the next nearest opening that you do find is through what do you call it? The rooms upstairs, and that'd be Pixis's room or your room, which just next door to each
Okay.
other. But they are directly upstairs from your what do you call it? From your mother's study. So
Okay. I guess with that then, just so Nyx isn't by themselves, I will go back and report what I have found, and just I guess going back, I'll just be like, okay, so plan seems to have worked. Seems
Not like when he
okay.
does that.
Yeah. Seems to be distracted. She's not there for now. Closest place I can get to the office would be like my room, which I can just go to anyway. So like we could just walk up there and then like once the coast is clear, try and get into the office. So like
Yeah, is the office
do
door
that.
closed? Like locked?
I don't know. We can find out together.
Sounds good.
All right. And yeah, we can just, I guess, start just making our way inside. Just like, yeah,
Alright.
nothing's weird here. Everything's fine.
By the time- by the time
Acting
that you
normal.
two- by the time that you two are walking inside, Riot, still like sitting in his little home in your horns, Nyx.
Hmm.
You do see that there's a bit of a crowd forming around between Riot, not Riot, Floof, Helena, and Riker.
Yes.
You see Floof has kind of been a little dejected after his
Failed.
yeah, his little failed altar call.
Hmm.
Altar call. Hype session.
He did kind of diss the princess in their own kingdom.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
That's
like
fair.
Floof is just kind of like sitting there, but you
I'm
also
a
see there's a
heel
couple.
manager, What do you expect?
But then you see like there's like the comic coin person that's like holding the lights, like patting Floof on like the head, as like still holding the light on that little section. And you see there's kind of like a circle forming, and people have like brought out what do you call it, makeshift chairs to like sit down and watch. And nobody's like expecting this to like get anything like super bloody or super intense. Just like a nice little brawl in the middle of town. Something this people haven't done out in the open in a while.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm so
You even
excited
see
for
that
this.
there's like some people that are like passing coins between each other.
um,
But
So
on that note, y'all do make your way inside, and whenever you open the door to go in the front door, Ava, is there anything in particular that you do, or are you just kind of like walking inside like you own the place?
I'm not like walking in like I own the place, but I'm just trying to be inconspicuous, act like I'm just, I'm meant to be there and I'm not doing anything suspicious, which of course I would never do anything suspicious. I'm not suspicious at all, ever.
Of course
So
not.
just-
No.
just to be clear, on the way to where Ava's room is, we passed the office, right?
Yes.
Could I on the way there could have checked the door it's locked?
Yeah, so here's how here's basically the exact layout for that one. There's you go inside the main foyer area, like this main living room, and there's just the sitting tables, there's the sitting chairs, the couch, what do you call it? A couple chairs, table off in the corner with writing stuff on it, books, notepads, and stuff like that. On the far wall, there is a double door, and that's where Helena's office is. And directly going next to it, just off to the side, there's the staircase going upstairs. So if you kind of trace around the room, you could pass by her office, try the door as you go upstairs.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically gonna be disguised as I thought that was the room we were going in. So I
Yeah.
go oh.
Yeah,
You know?
as you make your way to if you make your way to the door, you do grab the handle and it is unlocked. I mean, it is Helena's
thank
house.
God.
Or it is Eleanor's house, so.
Alright. Cool.
Let's just
Quickly
sneak inside.
Oh, so we're going inside now? Okay.
I guess stealth
Yeah, let's do
mode.
it.
I
We
would
go
like to
inside.
do it
Stealth mode.
stealthily.
Okay. Y'all make your way inside of the office, and Yeah, you basically, Ava, it is exactly how it looked like from above, just a more humanoid angle. You see, there's still stuff kind of everywhere. There's books on the shelves. There's a lot of books on the shelves lining the right side of the room, with various little pockets of just memorabilia sitting through there. On the left side of the room, there's just these shelves with these different trophies of your mother's time whenever she was adventuring more in depth. And just along the back wall, there is the desk that she would be typically sitting at, with more, shelves behind her.
As soon as we get in there, I'm gonna just do that Indiana Jones thing of just like that. Don't touch anything. She'll know.
Okay. I think I have an idea how to find it. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
I was about to do that. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's good.
because it can tell me what school of magic it is as well.
Yep.
So, would I know what like a dream school of magic would it be?
You can go ahead and roll me an Arcana check for that.
Can I give them advantage?
You can, because if they're actively making
By
the
using
quandary
the
as to like,
help action.
by all means, because both of you
Let's go.
are casters and you can figure that out.
Let's go, baby. Ooh, Lord, that was terrible. 12.
Got advantage.
With
Got
advantage.
advantage.
We
Yeah,
figured
with
it out.
advantage.
Oh no!
Eita.
What's the total?
I got a 2 or an 8, so total was a 12.
Oh my god, Nix.
Okay, well, here's what I can tell you. You know
Bruh.
for sure it's not necromancy. And you know for
Cool.
sure that a dream spell wouldn't be enchantment. And you also
Cool.
have a feeling it wouldn't be conjuration, because conjuration makes things. That makes sense. Conjuration.
Right.
It makes sense. You do not know if it would be between like illusion, abjuration, or any of the other ones.
So, elimination here, right? Not
Yes.
necromancy, not conjuration, and not enchantment. But I'm getting like, where am I getting the pings from?
Okay, so you're getting pinged specifically. There's some in her desk, and that's just kind of like a magical grab bag of just like small charm here, small charm there, spell here, spell there, just like from her desk. A few things look like they're spells, a few things look like they're just like magical items and such. You see some of the artifacts on the walls or in these shelves. They are glowing with magical energy, but you can definitely tell it's more just like the creature / the item itself is magical, not that there's a spell in this item.
Are the scrolls organized by like magical school or stuff, or is it just like all mixed up?
The ones on the walls all mixed up. The ones in the desk, they're mixed up as you further away. Those are basically kind of like the only places that like have solid magical leanings. As you get closer to the desk, you do see that there's like more defined. You're seeing like, oh, this item is this color, this item is this color, this item is this school.
Okay. Cool.
And I will say, like, the items against the wall and everything, it's not necessarily that they're like magical items. It's not like, oh, there's a unicorn horn. It's like, oh, well, here's a piece of this creature. So it is like a manticore and everything. Like, oh, that's like transmutation, magic emanating off of that, because that thing was created by transmuting multiple things together, Just ambient magic of the world coming from most of the artifacts on the walls, or like the trophies on the walls. The desk is where there's like more defined, like, oh, this is just like, oh, this is where her stuff is.
Okay. So, let's very carefully look through them, I think. But we know it's not those 3.
Yep. You do narrow down quite a bit, actually. Okay. Can I have both? What are you two going to be doing specifically during this? Nix, are you looking around, and Ava, you keeping watch? How are y'all breaking this down?
Well, so I think we both have very high passives. Like, I have a 20 in passive perception.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Ava also has like a hella high.
Yeah,
So,
I think mine is 18. Passive perception 18, yeah.
I personally think we should focus on getting getting the scroll as fast as we can and getting the fuck out of
2
here.
heads are better than 1.
So we can organize like you look through this school, I'll look through this school until we find it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. On that note, can I have both of you roll investigation?
Let's.
Y'all will both be rolling specifically because y'all have different things to find one way or another.
Fuck.
Please roll good. Oh my god.
I got a 9.
A 9? Oh no.
In investigation?
Yes.
Fuck.
I could do maths real quick. 20 for
Oh.
17 plus 7.
I really
Okay.
hope you're looking through the right school of magic, because
Okay, so with that in mind, Ava, real quick, were you doing a detect magic as well, or?
Yes, she probably would have thrown
Okay.
up a detect magic as well.
Okay, just wanted
to
to be
make
sure.
things
Just
easier.
wanted to be sure on that one. As you are doing the detect magic, you do notice that you're going through, just kind of going through the desk itself, going through the various drawers. Next, you're on the left side of the desk, and you're like seeing these different things. Like there's like a jar. There's like a jar of ink that's glowing like gold for like enchantment. There's another.
Ooh.
There's another that's like a quill that's glowing. What do you call it? Pink for like transmutation, and you're seeing like
I
all
love
these
pink.
different. You're seeing like these different magical things. But Ava, you on the other hand, as you start looking around, start going through the right side of the desk, you see that there's one drawer that's not really glowing all that much. There's a little bit of like a purpley hue beneath it.
Oh.
As you open that up, you do see that there is this box that has a. This box has a spell scroll on top of it, and it is the illusion spell scroll, or it is a spell scroll of illusion.
Okay.
Which after y'all are not just like, oh, look at this, oh, it's purple, toss it. You're actively like looking at things, taking them out. As you
Right.
open the scroll and you read it, you do see that this is actually a dream spell scroll.
Let's
so the spell
go!
scroll is what you
I
read,
got it.
but as you lift up that spell scroll and you open it and look at it, when you go to close the drawer, you notice that there's other things in that drawer along with it, including a box that's kind of like not fully closed. It's kind of overflowing. And you see that it's overflowing with letters and notes.
Okay.
Ooh, let's commit a federal crime. Open it, open it, open it.
Is there anything like that I like? Okay, so I guess. I mean, she wouldn't want to mess with her stuff, but I feel like. Is there anything from my passive perception of 18, or my passive investigation of 18 even? Would anything just immediately catch my eye on any of the ones on the top? Because I don't think she
You
would
see
mess
that a
with
lot
it
of the ones on the
otherwise.
top are actively labeled for you.
She's been snatching your mail.
They're not like being
She's committing a
addressed
federal
to
crime.
Ava in terms of other people sending
Oh.
them to Ava. They're letters that you can tell is in her handwriting to Ava, and oftentimes you see that
Oh.
they're scratched out and tossed in there.
Are you showing
Oh.
this to Nixie? It's okay if you're not. I'm just gonna know.
I don't. How old
okay
do
if you're
these
not.
seem?
The paper is ranged from brand new paper from the looks of it to years old paper. And it's just this small box, probably about this big, about approximately 12 inches, or I don't fucking remember what centimeter to inch conversion
all
is, you
seem
non-American
It's okay, I got
person.
you.
All of the
12?
ones I'm looking at seem to have
It's-
my name on them.
30 centimeters.
Thank you, Lou. About 30 centimeters
I put that
in
in ruler.
length, and just a little bit shorter than that in depth. Definitely
Okay.
enough for. I didn't know what the hell that was, Jay. And you see this kind of like box that has. You just see this box of letters that looks like they are like, and from what you can tell, half written, partially written, all just
Okay.
kind of like stacked in this area.
But all the ones I can see seem to have my name on them?
Yes.
Or is it at least some of them? Oh. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Okay, by all means.
Okay. So in just this moment of just the adrenaline of everything that's happening right now, curiosity gets the better of her. She's just gonna
Yes.
just gonna kind of just leave the scroll to one side for a second and just pick up the letter, just kind of flip it over and just read it real quick. The top one, the most recent one.
The most recent one. You
Hmm.
see, and I will say, as you kind of like start moving them all, like kind of moving them all as you grab that one, you see that they all kind of have the same idea.
Okay.
They're all the same kind of letter, and you feel like they're trying to get the same idea across, but they're never right. You can tell there's like little differences from each one. Each letter kind of has like lots of words scratched out, new ones.
She's
just, like,
dyslexic. I see.
and a lot of them are, and a lot of it is, as much as it is actively like screwing up writing and spelling, another bit of it is never having the right word. You can tell. You can see that there's like 3 or 4 of them that have like just completely different hellos to Ava, my dearest Ava.
Greetings, my child.
Don't they speak like 3 languages? What's their excuse?
Exactly it. That's exactly it as well. They never know exactly. She doesn't know exactly what she's trying to say in this regard.
Question.
And
What
each
language
one
are
is
these
sitting
in?
there. There's a good number of them that are sitting in Common, others that are sitting in Sylvan, and others that are sitting in Elvish.
All right. Okay.
And you will be noted that the Sylvan ones are kind of out of the norm for your mom. Your mom doesn't use Sylvan a whole lot.
Which one? Just as a clarification, then the one that I'm currently holding, what language is that in?
That one is sitting in Sylvan.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I ask you to roll me a perception as you're doing this real quick?
Oh shit.
I'm so perceptive.
Let's go.
+8. That's a 27.
A 27? With
Was
that,
a- yeah,
as
it
you
was a
kind of
19
pull
plus
this, as
8.
you kind of pulled this box out of the as you kind of like moved this box out of the way as you're like grabbing things. I will say it's not that there's a tripwire or anything.
Oh, okay.
As you've like kind of moved this out of the way, you notice that just beneath it there is also a journal that you listen. Here's the thing: I can't hide stuff from y'all because I can't hide stuff from y'all because of your fucking perceptions. Because of your perceptions, I can't
20.
hide anything. Yeah, no, exactly. I literally cannot hide things from y'all, and I think it's the funniest thing ever because it's just one of those formalities of. Can you roll a perception? Yeah.
Just in case you roll a 1 this time, you know.
Can you please roll a 1?
It's a plus 10.
Chris,
Well, doesn't matter. Yes, Ryan.
you can hide it behind investigation instead.
That is also true. I can't.
No, because my investigation's
But I also got to point out, this is one of those things of like investigation to be like something actively hidden, not just something sitting in a drawer and seeing if somebody sees it. So
Thank you, because my intelligence is +1.
This is hidden for Helena. This is, or not Helena, Eleanor. This is her private sanctum. This is like hidden for her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read her journal. I'm not gonna read that. I'm just gonna read the letter just because I'm curious because it has my name on it.
Read the journal.
Ava's not that kind of
See
character.
what she's stuck in shit for.
Listen, those are her private thoughts, and I wouldn't want someone to read my journal, so I'm gonna respect that.
You're about to commit a federal crime by opening the letter. Do we really care about privacy now?
I'm gonna leave this with y'all for a few minutes while we jump over to our other group.
In the leaf area lakes.
Thank you.
The journal is just
Hunt see me in the leafy lakes.
The forest is called.
I feel like this is plagiarized. I don't like this.
Derivative.
What is the forest called? I actually never realized that.
Yeah, y'all never actively.
Oh,
asked
shit.
that. Y'all are just kind of assuming. So.
Wait, hold on. Hey, but I was thinking, what is this forest called, anyways?
Yeah, Ava, what is the forest called? Leaf City.
Forest.
No,
Land.
Leaf Village.
Yep. I don't know. DM, what is it called?
Shop it.
But with that in mind, I am going to jump over to our current fight ring folks.
So, Floof.
Because I want to leave Ava a little bit of time to think about that with the
Palette.
first off town name, but also her mother's a small journal left with those notes and the
Ain't
notes
reading it.
themselves.
So,
So I want y'all to think on that while we move over to our fighting group.
Floof
Floof,
has
go on.
recomposed himself, right? He's
Yes.
after the verbal lashing he got from this woman. And he's kind of pushed the crowd back a little bit and drawn like a really big circle. And he kind of motions for the two fighters to step in the middle, and he goes, "All right, we're having us a good old-fashioned dry forest stump match. First, a pinfall, submission, or to shove the other person out of the circle wins. I want no weapons, no magic, and no armor, and I want a good, clean match."
Counterpoint, Floof. I'm not taking my armor off. This takes 10 minutes to take off. I'm just not dealing with this.
Is the other competitor okay with that?
Riker, you keep your armor on too.
He doesn't
I don't
wear
care.
armor.
Riker immediately after seeing that, after hearing that, takes off his cloak. So it's just like Leon and abs.
You just straight, you just like take it off and just like.
It's like he's got like not necessarily armor because barbarians and stuff, but he's just got like regular like bracers and shit. But like no like actual highly defensive armor.
You could play a xylophone on them ass.
And he reaches down and unbuckles his belt, and all of his like 4 weapons clamp onto the ground.
At that point, Helena takes off like her gauntlets, like her greaves, tosses them to the side, takes off her belt with the her javelin, her halberd and all that, puts it off to the side, and takes off the harness holding on that the javelin or the halberd as well off to the side.
Floof pulls a striped shirt out of his bag and puts it on that says ref on the back.
But it's PH ref.
Yes.
I didn't know how to spell it.
I like to think that it's like handmade.
100%. It looks like he
I love
ripped up
it.
a bunch of cloth and like sewed it together.
Oh my god, you got the what call it, kind of like the polyester, but you used your flame knife to just kind of like
I
sear
burned
it
the
into
words
place.
in. Alright.
So as you're there, you give the criteria for the fight, and the comet coin man is sitting there like lights on, and you actually see him like pull out like this cloth, like this red cloth, put it over the light so it looks like it's a red tint over everything now.
And in this corner.
And as you point out Riker's corner, would you like to go through like a full introduction for our fighters?
I can if people want it. Ladies and
Give
gentlemen,
the people what they want.
in the fur corner, he is the prince of the Leon of the Emerald Lakes. He is the biggest, the 8th wonder of the 9 realms. He is the biggest man you will ever meet. Riker, Emerald Lake. And as Floof yells it, he says like thaumaturgy just said like little choo 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 behind Riker. And in the skin corner,
Light gets shifted over to what do you call it, to blue.
and in the blue corner, what's her name? I forgot.
Helena.
Oh, I know. We have the princess of whatever this forest is, the captain of the guard, the scariest bitch in town, though not scarier than Riker, Elena! No fireworks for her, though.
But you do hear the crowd like, yeah! I know her!
We know that one.
And then Floof will motion, air horn noises, let's go. Floof motions for fighters to take their mark, and you opens his mouth, ding ding ding!
Okay, so at this point, Riker, roll initiative real quick.
Initiative. I get advantage on initiative.
You do.
Don't think it's gonna help. 10.
10.
With
I mean,
advantage.
it does help. It does help. It barely loses because she got an 11.
Damn.
She rolled an 8, so just right there. With that in mind, she is gonna go first, and she is just going to do 2 unarmed attacks, just 2 closed fists, boom, boom, trying to hit you with those. I'm gonna roll for attack real quick. Oh, well, an 8 doesn't hit.
No.
Nor does a... Okay, how the fuck did this dice roll like 18s, 20s, 18s, 20s, or 18s, 19s, 18s, 17s when it came to Pixis and their mission? But I just rolled a 4 and a 2. The first sub-10 rolls tonight when it came
Can't
to
touch
Helena's.
Riker.
So yeah, these 2 attacks do nothing. She is then
Wait,
going
what?
to... She misses her 2 attacks. She's not going to disengage from you, but she is going to bring her hands up almost like in a protective stance.
Okay. Riker. Okay, I'll take 2 unarmed attacks. One. Riker's not going to use his claws because he feels like that'll be cheating because Helena doesn't have claws. So he's just going to use his fists. He's not going to rage yet. Maybe later if things get bad, but he's just going to... Because there's kind of a fine line between raging and magic using, So he's going to go for 2 unarmed attacks.
It's up to the
He's
rest.
gonna go try to hit once in the ribs, and then if he hits the ribs, go for the face while their guard is down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those 2 attacks.
21
A 21 does hit, yes.
and 22.
A 22 does hit as well.
That is 10 total damage.
10 total damage. All right.
Unarmed attacks have a flat damage.
I love that, honestly. All right. So she's going to take that chance, and she's going to she's going to attempt to grapple you.
That was good.
All right. So she's going to do a strength on that. Okay, I'm going to need to grab some other dice. That's not these. That's a 5 plus her athletics, which is a 10. So it's basically nothing for you to break out of this. Go ahead and roll your athletics to contest that.
Athletics. You go by defender wins, right?
Yeah.
Because I just got a 10.
Yeah. So with that, she's straight up just like tries to grab you, and there is like a little bit of back and forth with that, but you do eventually break out, and as you break out, she is going to try to take a swing at you.
All right.
Thank you. I can only showcase a little bit down here. That's a 20 right there.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20 or modified?
Nat 20. That is a nat 20 right there.
Sounds good.
So it's just double damage on that one. It's literally just 10 damage hitting you from that one attack.
So she basically just hit me twice.
Yeah, basically.
All right, 10 damage. Got it.
Yep.
All right.
I will say this is either to knockout or parlay. That's basically how this goes.
Parlay. What's your rules on knockout? So I know when I tell you I'm knocked out.
Knocked out is either A, whenever your health is whenever your health goes all the way down, whenever you'd be like going death save throws.
So 0. Okay. So
yeah.
All right. I've had DMs that played getting knocked out in different ways, so I just wanted to check.
Yeah, no, it's quite literally, it's technically non-lethal damage, and it's just a back and forth until that. Nothing too crazy, but it is a matter of if you get put into like a lock or a hold, then that can be accelerated based off of, if you're still in the hold for like another round afterwards, it's automatic tap out, that kind of stuff.
Riker takes the hit and goes.
So your kind of call.
Yeah. Riker goes, not bad. And then he swings 2 more times.
2 more times? All right.
Fist fight. Riker
Riker
with the RKO out of nowhere.
16 and modified 20.
Modified 20 hits, the 16 does not.
Fair enough, 5 damage.
All right, 5 damage, adding that to the count. She at that point, before she goes, takes her turn, she looks to you and, you got a nice right hook right there. See if you can't make it a little bit harder with the left.
Damn.
Riker just says, well, you've only hit me once, so I can't really judge of what you've done.
That's a good She's going to try to grapple again.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to roll the opposing check on that real quick.
$26.
I'm digging the intense battle music.
Oh shit! I forgot to.
Yeah. I could put on Fall Guys if that's what you want.
Wow, I love this.
No. Okay. So unironically, she rolled an 18 plus her 10 for the athletics, so that's a 28.
Oh, she's got
beating
10
us.
for athletics. Oh, I thought she had
Yeah.
5.
That's her. What do you call it? Her athletics right there is that 5 that she got was the just straight strength, not the athletics.
Does it look like she's using any magic, Chris?
You can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I rolled a 19. This is what happens when you're level 7.
Yeah, it is. In 11, you don't see any magic flu. I mean, other than just you existing, you having sparkles coming off of you.
That's fair. And she's not like doing anything suspicious. It looks like a fair fight.
It looks fair so far for you.
Okay, I want to keep. I'm holding out for her to do something sneaky. I'm looking for it. I and Riker too. I'm a good ref. But also, I'm looking for chairs to slide Riker at any moment when no one's looking.
There are a number of chairs around you that you can
Perfect.
totally slide. I'm gonna roll something real quick. Ooh. Well, this is about to get really interesting. Okay, so at that point, she's going to continue holding that. She's going to use the rest of her action to hold that.
That grapple.
The grapple, basically.
Are you gonna tap, Riker? Are you gonna tap? Say the word. I'll ring the bell.
She's not going to use her. She's not going to use her other attack to do anything. She could use it to try to restrain, but she actually just uses her remaining action just to like lean down over to you, and just says, "You could tap. There's no shame in tapping out. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything is fine. Listen to the bird."
So she's on top of me.
Yeah, basically.
Like on my back? Or
Yes.
like on my front? Okay.
Think of it this way as like she's trying to work into an armbar at this point.
So she's got my arms.
Yes,
Can I
It's
reach
not
her
like
legs?
you can. It's not like your arms are
Alright.
unmovable, but it is a matter of you have very limited reach.
You got like
can
one
try to
stuck
break
out
and
here, and
stuff.
she's like pushing it this way if it's an arm.
Yeah, basically.
Riker's going to with his other hand, he's going to lock her leg and try to grapple her leg back.
Unironically, there's nothing against that. There's nothing
going
against
for
that.
the
So yeah,
ankle
go ahead and
lock.
try it.
He locks it. I'll just give you a flat strength for how much she's holding on to it. With my
Yeah.
athletics, that's 23 plus 24 that he's like
24?
holding. And he's gonna use his second attack to jump up as high as he can and then just back slam onto the ground.
Oh!
Leonin
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for an attack on that.
Not bad. 25.
25. Yeah, that definitely hits. She takes another 5 damage.
Only 5.
Oh, that's
That's-
what you can see. That's what you can see that was dealt to you just from your attack. You can see that
Oh.
there's definitely a knock. There's a
The
wind
breath
knocked
knocked.
out of her.
Yeah, I got you.
She has disadvantage on increasing this from a grapple to a restrain.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. Because yes, you do have her grappled now, like with that, whenever you like were able to hold on to jump back. So she is disadvantaged on her next round, which is going to be used to attempt to restrain you.
Sounds good.
Yep. So same second verse, same as the first. Go ahead and roll that athletics.
I don't have advantage. She just has disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. 18.
18. Ew.
18.
That's not great, but it's not as bad as her. Well, let's just say it was a 17, like spray it, because she got a 7, and then her 10 with the athletics was like, yep, no, we're gonna do nothing, and she had a 13 prior to that, so like that disadvantage saved your ass.
She
Here's
has
about to be one
plus
of those,
3
like-
to athletics compared to me, so like,
Literally, That's entirely what it is, and that's straight up just due to like just the amount of time and shit that she has done in between things. She has a couple levels on you.
I can tell.
I also intended her to be, if it was a fight, to be like a small group of you fought her, not a single person in a fist fight. Which, granted,
Hey,
the fist
Riker's
fight's the
built
reason you
different,
haven't been
okay?
smite. The fist fight is also the reason you haven't been smoked yet. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, that would have been honestly kind of interesting to see the smite happen.
Hey,
So
Riker
she
isn't
doesn't
raging, so
That is
It's
true.
even.
The rage would equalize things.
if she does resort to doing magic, Riker will probably rage. But
Now, Floof,
Right
I
now,
need you
no.
to do something for me.
Yes.
I need you to look around and tell me what your passive perception is.
My passive perception is 18, but I also did say I was actively looking for someone to interfere. Or her to do something, so I don't know if that
You
counts or
you see Eleanor walking out of a building and walking to this group with Sage and Pixis right behind her, carrying drinks. Wait.
not. Floof's gonna.
And she is very angrily walking towards this crowd.
Floof's gonna see this and grab the hoverboard and just go above everyone, cast light on himself to get her attention, and again with thaumaturgy. Once again, thank you everybody. All bet proceeds will go to a local charity of the winner's choosing.
Roll deception.
Can I have advantage because I'm super good at
guidance yourself. Guidance yourself.
myself.
You cannot guidance that. That was such a spur of the moment.
Please.
Oh no.
The deception is not with
Oh,
advantage
10, a
either.
10.
A 10? Let's see.
on.
Let's see what she says to that real quick. You lucky bastard.
I support Toys for
You
Trolls.
lucky bastard. That's a 3.
Yeah.
3. That's a 3. And her insight isn't that. Her insight doesn't bring it above a 10. I'm not kidding here. I'm not bullshitting. These dice. Hey, Ryan, can you send me some dice, buddy, please?
No, you just gotta spend $110 like I did on.
Good point.
Wormwood.
She
Floof's gonna-
stops and she just looks confused. This wasn't ran by us.
Floof's gonna like fly down and like start like sticking out like his bag to collect money from people. Like, oh yeah, thanks for coming to the fight. Yeah, all proceeds go to charity of the winners. Yeah.
She looks over at everybody. She like, move, excuse me, who's fighting? And she sees Riker and Eleanor, or Riker and
Helena.
Helena right there. And she just looks at you and, why are you fighting in the street and not in the literal gym with the boxing ring?
Well, ma'am, I can explain that one if you don't mind.
Floof, why do you need to explain? Floof, why do you have to explain? There's no reason for you to explain. I'm asking the people in the fight. As straight up, Helena is just like, you see? After being like backslammed like into the dirt. And Riker almost having like an armbar fully like engaged, but
Oh, ma'am,
almost
please
not.
don't step into the circle.
Real quick, yep, nope. I would have you roll against that, Riker, but I don't think a 2 and a 3 are going to work. You would have to...
Wait, 2 and a 3 for what? Sorry, my blink.
She rolled a 2 and a 3 to try to, like, continue with, like, the move that she was working on.
Oh,
That was with the disadvantage. So a 12 and a 13 to
I mean, I
try
can
to
roll for
restrain.
you.
If you could, that'd be fine. She's also very distracted by Mom.
19. So.
Yeah, no. There is no continuation there. At that point, Eleanor looks at the two of you and pause the match. We're done for right now. Not out here.
Round 1
Not out here.
complete. Ding, 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 ding.
Floof,
Riker.
at that point, you see the cosmic coin, walk up, and he's like, all right, how would you rate your pain? From the current fight standing, we have approximately 20 damage being dealt over here, and 10 over here?
Yeah, Riker.
All right, fantastic.
Riker stands up and offers his hand to Helena, who's probably still gasping for air.
Very much so. She takes it, lifts up, and Mom, we can explain. Mom, this looks bad. This looks bad. I know. This wasn't a plan, but
It's all part of
Mom,
a charity
Mom,
drive.
no. And she just stops and you two. She points at Helena and Riker.
Hi, Mrs. Evergreen.
If you want to have a charity fight, by all means have it. In the gym, in the ring, in the place that we had built for this reason.
It's better for advertising if you do it on the street. Shutting up now.
She just like looks at you, Floof. Floof? Down. She looks at you, Floofin. If you're worried about advertising, talk to people. Spread the word. Have Helena tell people these things are gonna happen.
Weren't we told to
I
like
guarantee
stay more of a low profile so people don't know how we got in because that's like a huge risk to your security?
You see an eye twitch at that point? Yes. And a low profile means the low profile of not telling people means not telling people, not existing.
How much money have I raised for charity?
You have collectively approximately about 15 silver or a gold and a half. Not bad. Like that's like a day. That's like a decent amount.
Floof's gonna grab a gold piece from his bag and throw it in there too and go, look how much money we raised for charity if the winner's choosing.
She just kind of like stops and is like,
Now you don't hate charity, do you?
I don't hate charity. What I do hate is you fighting in the middle of my street. That's the problem.
Well, we're off to the
Now,
side
please, everybody, if you want to continue this fight, please go to the gym that we had built for this, that we had painstakingly had imported, because it takes forever to find a mat big enough for this.
Would you like to come be our special guest commentator, referee, and overseer to make sure all rules are followed to your approval?
Preferably
so we
no.
Don't
In fact, Pixis here. What? Pixis is gonna help you with that. Pixis, go be dear and help Floof out with this. Me and Sage are gonna go home and have some tea because I need to rest.
Well, Pixis actually was supposed to run to Ava's room and grab us. Fuck. Hang on, Jay's blanking. Floof would not. Grab us some medical kits for the patch 'em up at the end. So she's gotta run ahead real quick.
We have medical kits in the... First off, I need you to roll deception on that. But second, she's gonna like, we have medical kits in the gym. That's a part... If you have people with heavy equipment, you need to have medical kits there. It's just basic. It's basic first aid. You don't need much. What is that deception?
That one. Did she also nat one? Did she also nat one, please?
No, she didn't.
Did she nat 20?
No. What was your... That's just a 1 total?
The total is 2.
Jay, would you believe me if I told you that she rolled a 4?
Well, she still wins then.
She still wins, but in the most... Bullshit. Bullshit. What the... Bullshit. What are you talking about?
I only have a limited amount of voice lines I can use. I do apologize if I'm not getting my point across.
Just go. Just go. Go to the gym. Pixis, go to the gym. It's fine. Me and Sage are going. At that point, Sage does start trying to slow her down in this manner. But she's not having a lot of good with that, I should say.
Floof's gonna, like, kind of... I gotta figure out how to do this. Floof's gonna like fly over to Sage and just fuck. I don't know if Floof would know that sorcerers can do that because he's not a sorcerer. No, he wouldn't. That's too metagamey. Never mind. Because sorcerers know message, clerics do not.
Mm-hmm. That would be a metagamey thing. That would be something sorcerers know, but
So
it's
Floof's
another
just
question whether or
gonna-
not Sage thinks of it.
Floof's just gonna, as loudly as he can. Oh, he's gonna thaumaturgy. Floof's gonna fly above the crowd in thaumaturgy to be as loud as fucking possible.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight is being moved due to the fact that the person in charge of the area doesn't like fighting in the street and wants to go home.
I'll take that. I will take that. I will take that into consideration real quick. Because as you move your fight into the gym and people start making their way, a lot of people actively do start making their way into the gym and into the new fight hall at this point. I need to flip back to our lovely satyr and elf inside.
Oh boy.
As we jump inside real quick. Wow. I didn't think this was gonna go this far. I mean, I knew this was gonna like be the idea / direction. I didn't think it would go this fast.
Yeah.
So
it's-
with that,
It's a time.
yeah. It's one of those things of I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this yet. With that in mind, unironically though, we are going to jump back to you two. And I need y'all to roll a perception, I will say, with disadvantage because you are inside, you are focused on the letters.
That's fair.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Okay,
Dis-
I got
dis-
13.
Shit. Fuck.
What was it? Perception?
Yep.
21, and that's at disadvantage.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Let's go, Ava.
I rolled a 17 and a 13, and then I have a +8, so.
Okay.
I perceive everything.
Oh, you definitely hear a lot of stuff happening outside, but you hear and pick out one specific thing. And she wants to go home. As soon as you hear wants to go home, you're like shivers down your spine. Mom's on her way home.
Can I quickly read the letter that's in my hand?
Sure, you can. I will say if you wanted to take it with you, you could also do that.
Sure.
I mean, I can read it out to you
Miss
right now
trying
if
to
you
tell
want
me
to, or you
something.
could take the letter with you, or you could read it out. I'm just giving you the option of
What's
either A,
this?
having this happen now, or
Yeah, she's just being curious and reading it now. She plans on putting it back. She doesn't want it to be missing because she knows her mom
Okay.
will know.
you see that this little bit of letter, you see that it has a lot of information kind of like scratched out / trying to like be
Mhm.
rephrased in different ways.
Yeah.
And you see bits of it that's like, let me just scroll down real quick to where I actually have it in my notes because I
Ooh,
took notes.
Ooh.
I planned
crazy.
it out for once. But you see that a start of it is kind of basically going into a little bit of detail about how she wishes she could tell you a bit more or give you more details, but one letter won't do enough justice to things. You would need much more time or information or pages to be able to convey the amount of information that she'd want to tell you, or that's what I mean by like she's trying to figure out how to explain these things.
Yeah.
She's trying to like figure out how she can discuss or explain to somebody she's not close with, despite being family. But you see that
mother.
she goes into detail, like slight little bits of overarching glazed detail about like early life with like you and the kids, or you and your siblings, or like where life in the Feywild with you all. Having seen your family or like other people within your life that you don't remember as you're reading these things. And she just crosses out most of this, and you're able to read kind of through the lines. But the last little bit that you read is, I wish you could meet them I have to fix this for us.
Oh. So it's basically
But you can
like
definitely see where this was not a finished thought, because you can see like where there was just a, you know, whenever people get like pissed off whenever you're writing or like whenever you're like, I
Yeah,
can't
you
figure
just
out what to write, and you just like towards the bottom.
scribble
That's
it out.
what she
Yeah.
does at that point.
100%.
And you see that happens with a lot of these notes that you've looked at.
I will very gently put it back and grab the scroll and close the drawer gently, and then just turn to Nix and be like, "Time to go right now.
Oh,
She's
okay,
coming.
Oh, okay.
We gotta go.
Okay,
Did we
Nix,
get the
what about
scroll?
you?
I got the
Are
scroll.
you okay? So you
I
do have to
mean,
scroll. Are you going to do anything else, Nix?
did I find anything like super cool?
Do what?
I
You find
I
anything
just
super,
want to
super
know.
cool?
Yeah, because like
The
I
biggest
didn't get
things-
well in investigation, but
The
I
biggest
just
thing
want to
that you
know.
found were the ink that was giving off like enchantment vibes, and the and the quill / the pen that was giving transmutation vibes.
No, Nix doesn't feel like that. Okay. So I'm just looking around, like still looking for the scroll while like Ava's doing her thing.
Yeah. I will say
So,
you
okay.
did, like, after Ava did bring up like the letters and stuff like that, you did see that stuff too, but not much really past that. So you saw that she had like the scroll.
And
I just want to give you like the
have...
information that you knew and everything.
Okay, sounds good. So, do we get everything? Do we need anything else?
I think we've got it. We've got the scroll. That's all we need.
Okay. We can go then.
Let's get out of here. We'll just very nimbly kind of jump between all the like different like things that have been laid out. I'm sure there's stuff all over the floor. Just try and dodge it. Try not to knock anything over. We'll just get out of there.
Yeah, that would definitely be the case. You are trying to jump around there. Can I ask you for a depending on how you want to do this, you can either do it as a stealth or an acrobatics, as you're trying to like do the whole like kind of like jump over things as like you're trying not to like
They are
knock
the
things over.
same for me. So
So go ahead and do, I'd say acrobatics. Is this like that you're trying to run, but you're trying not to knock things over and you keep almost falling?
Uh-oh.
10.
A 10. I will say you knock into a stack of books and it does fall over. It doesn't make a lot of noise because it falls over into other things, like just kind of like breaks its fall. But it looks like it just kind of fell over.
Fuck.
There's no time.
Do we
There's
put
no
it
time.
back?
We gotta go. We gotta
Are you
go.
sure? Okay.
She's coming. We're gonna run away.
All right. Yeah, you jump out of the room, you shut the door behind you, and you are almost at the stairs by the time that you see the door opens, and it is your mother, and she is just exasperated, talking to Sage, and she's like, I do not understand why your sister thought it'd be a good idea to try to make a fight ring in the middle of the city. I mean, it's not even like, did we not do enough when it came to like building out that gym? Was that not? Is there stuff in there that we need? Is there things that we missed? I don't get. Ava? Nix?
Hi.
If you're looking for Floof and Riker, they're at the gym now.
You know
Oh,
what?
Thank you.
Is there anything that you need? Is there anything that you are looking for that you need help with?
We
or-
were just looking for them, really. So thank you. We'll go to the gym. Ava, do you know where the way to the gym?
Yep. I know the.
Okay,
I
okay.
absolutely. Yep. I 100% know where the gym. Yep. Yeah. 100%. Let's go
Alrighty.
find them before something
Okay,
happens.
let's go.
Let's go.
Sage at that point then pipes to Mom like, hey, can you get started on the tea? I'm gonna go check on with them. I'm gonna see what I want to go see Helena kick Riker's ass. That's what I want to see. Back in a few. And then Eleanor just like, I guess. Okay then. As the door just shuts with her left in there with you three running towards the gym.
Okay. See you later. Love you, Mom. Bye.
Bye.
And that's kind of where you like leave her literally sitting like standing in the living room, just kind of like confused as to what the hell happened.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Mom. Don't think about it too much. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's
How do you
fine.
survive this world? You don't think about it.
Exactly. Straight up.
So yeah, with that in mind, I am actively going to call for a small break real quick so everybody can refill waters / take care of things.
Heck yeah.
So with that, we will be back in approximately 3 to 5 minutes. We will be back in a bit, and we'll be resuming this, picking back up at the gym. Everybody, be back in a few. Get your waters. Make sure you can hydrate, and be back in let's say 5.
We don't have a break screen anymore.
What? You don't have a break
Oh
screen?
no.
Starting soon. So we're gonna go to the
We need the
goodbye
PowerPoint
screen,
for the
but we're not
memes.
leaving.
Oh.
Well, if that's the case, I will just say, Jay, I'm fine with my stuff. I will just sit here and talk to people as we are
Well,
just
we
hanging out.
could go to the thanks for watching screen and then just come back.
That's a good point.
Ah,
We'll just
That's
do
a good
that.
point.
Okay, so yeah, we'll be back in like 10 minutes.
nice.
Yeah, we're not gone yet. It's just, here we are. We'll be back
Wow.
fast.
See you in a bit.
Don't go anywhere.
Do.
Thank you everybody for staying tuned for that time period. This just shows that I need to fix the break screen because I don't know where the fuck that went actually. It's in a file somewhere. It's a file somewhere that I gotta fix and update, but that doesn't matter because we are back at it. And we are actually just going to the gym. We're going to the gym to see the last half of this fight with Helena and Riker. And then we can start with a ritual for a dream spell. Ava, how are you feeling? How you feeling?
It's fine, don't worry. She doesn't know, right?
Sure. Floof, what about
She doesn't
you?
know.
She
doesn't. She
Good.
doesn't
Floof needs to remind Riker of the rules if we want this fight to go faster. So that's what I would like to do as we walk back to the gym, but I'll make sure let you check out with everyone else first.
Over the top rope.
Cool. Glad you remember.
All right. Riker, what about you? How you doing?
Riker's doing fine. He got punched in the face once, but he's fine.
And then, Lou, how is Nyx doing?
Nyx has a spell that she's been itching to use ever since we leveled up, and I'm just waiting for the opportunity. So,
I'm
she doesn't want to be like, let me use this, but like, she wants to wait for the perfect moment, which I do believe is coming soon. I just have a feeling.
Scared. All right. So with that in mind, we jump straight back into the arena with Floof right behind Riker. Riker sitting in the corner, water bottle in hand, sprays it in mouth. Helena's just like in her own corner, and she just like casually like puts her armor and everything like gently on the bench next to the ring on the outside, puts her chair on the outside, gets her stuff like all put back together, just like nicely laid out. All right, you ready to get this taken care of, Riker?
Floof's like massaging Riker in the corner, and he whispers, "Pinfall submission, ring out, rub."
Riker nods.
You don't
nods
need
like,
to make it last.
so you decided to take your armor off for this one, eh?
Yeah, why not? It's gonna just be a little bit more fun, give you a little bit easier time to try to get hit in.
Riker raises an eyebrow. He does the Dwayne eyebrow.
The Leonis eyebrow. Floof will walk to the center of the ring and go, "We'd like to thank our esteemed judges who are going to be scoring in case of a draw," and he just motions to like an aisle of people.
And you just straight up see like in that aisle it's just Pixis and Sage just sitting there, and Pixis is currently sitting there like fiddling with a matchbox.
I
don't know how to use all three.
Round 2, ding ding ding.
Yeah, straight
Do we
up.
get the re-roll initiative, or do we keep our
we
previous
just
one?
re-roll initiative for that one because I remember where we were at.
18.
18, nice. You got a 17, so you go first.
Oh, I'm insanely good at gaming.
You are.
All right, Riker. I want to do this, but I don't. I also don't want to take up too much time. So he's going to go for a punch and then go for a grapple, just to kind of stun her, and then go for a grapple.
Go ahead and roll that attack roll.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
This
then
is 5 damage.
Grapple. 16.
No.
Damn it.
She rolled a 19.
Ah,
Yeah, no.
that ain't gonna work.
So yeah, she gets the punch. What do you call it? You get a good solid blow into her gut, and then try to go for the grapple, but she sees kind of like what you're doing, pushes back, and grapple doesn't really seem your style. You know, it's not exactly something that you would do. You seem much more of like a punchy go kind of guy.
Well, you haven't caught me in a bar when somebody knocked over my beer before.
Yeah, it's a good point. As she, at that point, tries to go for a grapple onto you.
All right. 14 athletics.
That's 14 with athletics.
That is 14 total for me.
Oh, God. She rolled an 8 plus the 10 athletics.
Yeah.
18.
I rolled a
So, yeah,
7
she's-
plus 7.
Yeah, so she grabs onto you and, again, going for the arm bar and, like, brings you to the ground. I mean, you could just tap right now. There's no shame in tapping out. We don't need to keep this going anymore.
He's not tapped. He's not tapped.
Riker's gonna control his rage because he's because that was kind of rude.
She's going to use her second attack to try to finalize this with a restraint.
Okay.
With restraining. Go ahead and roll your athletics with that, or your roll for that.
24.
That's not a 13, so yeah, you're doing pretty good. You do not get that restrained. Ugh. It is now your turn, though. You can use your action to break out of that, or you can, continue punching. Or you could try to do a grapple yourself to try to get to the next stage, or get to it yourself.
Riker is going to grapple back just to keep them from actually being able to restrain him.
Yeah.
And so how did she grab him exactly?
She grabbed you by the arm and is trying to go for an arm bar. So kind of like pulling your arm out and trying to lock it in place.
Lock it in place?
Yeah. Kind of like lock underneath and try to like, I only have one arm I can show this on, but trying to like basically bend your wrist backwards with her arms being held back. Your arm
Okay.
being held.
Here, Luke, give me your arm. I'll show them.
All right. Riker is going to so she's like, is he behind him or in front of him?
Kind of to your side.
To your side. Riker is going to how did I do that? Kiri, do you have an idea of what I should do? She's like,
Kiri
fucking
just straight up
kill her. Dad.
Gary straight up saying, use your claws!
Grab her dick
Nah,
and
nah.
twist it.
I ain't cheap like that. Riker's going to he's going to get his leg behind Helena and then try to like push her back and trip her over.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and roll that.
Unarmed attack or grapple?
Yeah, unarmed. That'd be the grapple initially.
So that is a 22 athletics.
Yep, she got 23. Or not 23, motherfucker. It was not a
Well.
13, it was an 11. So it was a
21.
21
Oh,
she
I'm
got.
barely holding
At
on.
this point, it's one of those. I'm looking at my dice, then remembering, it's a 10. Wait a minute, that's not a 3. That's a 1. That's an 11.
All right, so she's
Sing it.
on the floor now. Did she lose her grapple as well?
She has not lost her grapple. Y'all are kind of like still there since you haven't broken out of the grapple.
Okay. Got it.
You're not, both of you are not in immediate danger of a full-on submission at this point, but you are getting there.
Gotcha. Riker's going to so they're both on the ground right now because he sweeped her
Yes.
legs and tripped her. Okay, he's going to attempt to roll over in order to like get on top of her and kind of like reverse grapple her, if that makes
Okay.
any sense.
Yeah.
He's gonna try
go
to
ahead.
turn around the fight, basically.
Yeah, go ahead and roll athletics for that so we can get this. Get that.
I keep rolling like semi-good but semi-mediocre. That's a
Yeah.
23.
This is the only one I'm actively gonna get, I feel. I just got a nat 20.
All right, that's your second nat 20.
So she basically, over the entire night, I should say, she basically.
I haven't gotten a single nat 20. Fuck you.
Fair point. Fair point.
That one.
There is the dichotomy of my dice. Either A, it's going to be really, really good 1 or 2 times, or it's going to be like 3s, 5s, 2s. No in between.
All right.
But so it doesn't exactly roll her over at that point. But
Sorry,
you are not
Kiri's being
restrained,
loud.
and nor is she at this point.
Gotcha. Well, I'm fine with that.
So I will say real quick, I'm gonna do a quick roll.
What are you doing, Kiri?
Ooh, okay, not much time left in the round. Probably about 2 rounds to remain on this, before time is out. And currently, you're on the up because you haven't had dealt more damage overall.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to use. She is going to try to break out of the grapple for 1.
Okay.
Go ahead and make that grapple check.
Fuck. 9.
Can't really do you. 9 total?
9 total. I have
Oh.
+7.
Wow.
I rolled a 2.
Can we get the
Wait,
Well,
I'm using my inspiration.
Let's go!
Oh!
Is that a D8 or a reroll? I always forget.
It is a reroll.
Reroll, okay. 21. That's a lot better.
Well, here's why that's great. Because she got a 3 plus 10, so we're 13 total. She doesn't break out of that grapple. In fact, she's still in it, and she has to try to break out again to do anything else.
Got it. Woo.
What'd you get?
You want me to go first? Okay.
Oh,
26.
I rolled mine. 12.
26. Oh.
I literally told you. I told you. One or the other. Yeah, I got a 2 plus 10, so 12. So she is still in the hold completely.
Okay.
You're up.
Riker is going to attempt to tighten the hold to try to
Okay.
get her to submit.
Okay.
Ugh. 21 again.
21. I need to get new dice. That was a nat 1, motherfucker.
Let's go!
No! It's okay,
Yeah.
Chris.
It's tightening a lot more. Okay,
And then-
let's see.
He's gonna lean down. You ready to tap out yet? And then punch her in the side with her
Oh,
with his
shit!
other action.
Why you hit yourself? Why you hit yourself?
You have advantage on that.
Thank God I have advantage. 22.
That hits. That
5
hits quite
damage to the
hard.
side then.
Yep, she took that damage, but as you're tightening this hold, she looks at you and... Not tapping. The judges are gonna have to get me out of this one. She rolled like a 19. She rolled a 19 to stay like mentally fortituded.
That's
not
a
tap.
pretty good roll though. That's a good roll.
Yeah, it was. That was also adding nothing to it. Like that was a flat roll for her because she has
Damn.
she has shit charisma.
Hey, that's something that her and Riker have in common.
So she has very little force of will to that. Yeah, she's going to try to get some leverage out of this in some way. And she's rolling with disadvantage because the Titan. Oh, she rolled an 18 total.
19 total.
Oh my god!
Break her arm!
I don't get
She's going to
advantage,
use-
right?
You do not for
Okay,
that. But
just
she
wanted to make sure.
does. She is going to try to make one attack on you. Like that's all she feels like she can do at this point. So it is an 18 plus 5, so a 24 to hit.
That will hit him.
Yep,
5
she
damage.
gets 5 damage. And that's all she can do for her turn. This is the last round that you have.
All right, so she's on the ground.
Yep.
Riker leans down and is like, "You sure you won't tap out?"
Never.
Riker's going to attempt to pick her up and throw her out of the ring.
Yeah!
Oh shit! Okay.
Deadlift military press!
Wait, question. How
What's
much
up?
does she weigh without her armor on?
Without her armor, she probably weighs about 212 pounds.
Oh, that'll be
But-
fine.
Yeah, I know. Given your stuff,
Easy,
like,
Riker, easy.
yeah, easy for Riker. She is definitely like a what do you call it? Somebody who works out quite a bit and does weights. Just not enough that it like. Most
always
of her
forget
most of her
with the-
thrown stuff has to be done with she cuts a lot, mostly due to the armor and everything that she's carrying with her all the time.
I always forget what like the stats behind like lift and push are. I always
Yeah.
forget what those are. That's why I play big characters that can do it, or small characters
right.
that can't do anything.
So you can pick her up. So go ahead and roll me that athletics one more time.
Real quick before I do that, Riker is going to rage.
Yeah!
Yep. He is going to rage. His eyes are gonna start glowing blue, and he is going to attempt to lift her. I raged in order to get advantage, but that's a nat 20 on the first
Oh
roll.
my god!
Holy shit.
Rage
Roll
for,
it again.
rage for effect.
Rate it.
Roll it
Roll it
again.
again. Roll it again.
I want to see.
7.
Oh damn! I was hoping you'd get another 20, and I could do something really cool with that, but
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
he's fine. He's
That's
fine,
a
he's fine.
29 in total for his
A
athletics.
29 in total? Yeah, no, that's great compared to her 19.
Yeah.
You pick her up at that point, and there's nothing really stopping you from throwing her.
He's going to throw her onto the mats on the other side, not just like on the floor.
You
Just
throw
gonna
her onto those mats.
just throw her into the audience. Catch, guys. No.
You throw her into those mats, and the bell dings, ding, ding, as she hits the ground. Pixis looks up, and we have a winner.
Floof holds up Riker's arm, going.
Sage. Who was it?
He's on his hoverboard in order to actually hold it up.
Love to see it.
Helena gets up and
You
like
did it.
brushes herself off, climbs back into the ring, offers her hand to you.
Riker takes it.
She's like, you know, pretty good fight back and forth when it comes to a fist fight. I'd love to do this again. Maybe next time, let's use weapons.
Floof sees how respectful she's being and puts the chair he was picking up down.
Riker kind of just looks like, I could do for a few more scars.
At that point, she like reaches over to the javelin or to the halberd and like, hey, let me know. I will gladly do it tomorrow. And it just kind of like, you see like an arc of sparks going between.
How much?
Riker shakes her hand and then turns over to Floof and just goes, so how much money did you put in for the charity?
1 whole gold. And then I'm gonna fly around with the collection bag. With the 1 gold and 3 silver plus my 3 gold that I threw in, actually. I think it was 3. It's like...
Well, I will say, you do make quite a bit more silver since last time. But you did see that some people were like, after Helena lost.
Damn.
Only some people? I thought she was the fan favorite.
You won him over, buddy.
There's a lot of silent resentment there. You only got a total of 35 silver put into the bag, so approximately 3.5 gold.
Plus my 5 gold, or not plus my 5 gold?
Yeah, plus
Our
your 5 gold.
losers.
So
all of them.
Floof shows you the money bag to be like, yeah, you know. What
So approximately
charity will
8
you be
gold.
donating to?
Toys for trolls.
Toys for troll.
Oh my fucking god!
Alright, we'll get
At
that
that point, yeah, at that point, Sage will as everybody starts like filtering out, Sage then just kind of like gets up to y'all, waits for Helena to kind of like walk out. She looks at y'all and, I'm going to bed. And I'll see y'all eventually, and walks out.
Oh, cause she's...
Sage is just kind of like standing there. Go what? What was that, Riker? Or Floof?
Floof just leads over to Riker and goes, oh, it's because we gotta go and Good night!
At which point Sage then just goes, all right, so I guess we're going to jump into my dreams next. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, there wasn't much problem with there wasn't much problem finding the spell scroll, right, Ava?
Yeah, it was fine. Yep. Got it nice and easy. No problem whatsoever. Totally smooth.
Completely fine.
Yep.
Okay.
They didn't even know we were there.
I hope so, because we're gonna, if she looks for that thing, I hope that we don't have to explain until it's done. Yeah, let's just go take care of things.
Do it.
I guess. And y'all start making your way to the pond, back where everything just started from this quest. So with that in mind, we're gonna end the session off right here. I'm really excited to see what happens to y'all next week because, or not next week,
Yes.
the next
Oh
session.
boy.
Meme review.
I'm excited. Meme review.
Meme
Yes,
review.
I'm excited for what y'all
It's
have.
been so long. This is
But
why
with
it's
that in
so
mind,
long.
I do want to say before we get into meme review, I'm really excited to get back into this campaign. I'm really excited that we're back into all of this in general. Next week, I don't think we're not doing Chaos Brigade
Chaos
next
in the
week. We're
Multiverse is
doing
also coming back.
Yes.
Like,
Are we doing that next week?
Oh.
Are we doing that next week, or is it going to be sometime after that?
Sunday. Next Sunday.
Sunday. All right. So next Sunday, we'll be going back
Sunday.
to our every other week schedule, with Jay's campaign being next, with Ryan and Luana being players in that game. Jay, would you like to explain what Chaos in the Multiverse is?
So far, it's just two people whose town suddenly got hit with a weird red force field, and now a bunch of people have magic powers. But overarchingly, we might be jumping from RPG to RPG, exploring how to play them with the exact same characters and same storyline, just moving systems. We have everything from the 19 whatever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle RPG, Mask from Magpie Games, the Doctor Who RPG, Dungeons and Dragons, the My Little Pony RPG, the list goes on. And we plan to use them all.
Beautiful. But yeah, so we're going to be doing every other week with Chaos Brigade on, this week and, every other week from here. And then we have Chaos in the Multiverse in between those. Super excited for those. Just want to jump into that and explain that in case anybody has to dip out before meme review. But now we're going to go check out some of the memes that our players have made through the session. By players, I mean almost entirely Lou, Ryan, and Ben. I didn't see a single one from Jay today.
Well, Jay doesn't do memes
I can't
because
make
Jay
them
has
on
to stream.
stream.
Mine's the
Oh,
first
that's a good
one.
point.
All right. Let me hop to the meme review screen. I'm not.
Yeah, it's the right the
All
first.
right. Actually, I'm gonna hide
Yes.
the actual page so I don't leak any DMs because I don't know what chat this is.
Hey
gonna
guys,
be.
it's
I
us.
got
What's
leaked.
up?
Leaked.
Leaks the DMs.
Ha! No, we actually hate everybody in this group, and we're only together because of
Oh my
happenstance.
All right.
God.
Here we go. So.
Can't believe
This
it.
meme is by Lou. The party getting the scroll.
That's
Mission complete. We have a JoJo meme here with Riker as Dio, Helena as one of the JoJos, and then there's a cockatiel. Below that, we
I
have
can't
That's
kick your ass
so
if you're already
good.
over there.
Helena, Floof instigating a fight. We just need a big shadow of Riker behind Floof. Floof, I pick up Riker. You can never go wrong with a good SpongeBob meme. Riker watching Floof's hype speech crash and burn. In my defense. I'm not I can't read that one. The text is too small.
Helena listening to Floof talk shit about her.
And it's word warfare. Wake up, babe. Chaos Brigade is finally back.
Hey, let's go.
Scroll. Ava. Letters. Scroll. Letters. Riot the possum. Ava the possum.
Everybody's possum.
Riker. Helena. Riker after.
God.
It was supposed to say cloak.
After he took off his claw.
His claw. Hey, his claws. That was the joke. Jay's mic is quiet on the screen. Oh. Wow. How about that?
Turn
If
yourself
that's too
up,
loud,
Jay.
let me know. Ava looking for the scroll. Her mom's private journal. Riker versus Helena. A good old
Fight!
Street Fighter meme. Ava and Nick scrolling and strolling down the stairs. Ava, her mom's journal. I shouldn't. Nick's. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
That was also too small on my screen. Somebody else is gonna have to.
Ava's mom.
Ava's
comes-
mom coming back.
Ava Nick's going through the study.
Okay, that movie's fucking gold.
I
I'm
still
telling you
watch
right
it.
now.
Yeah,
I haven't
still
seen
need to
it.
watch
I
the
still
whole
haven't watched
thing.
It is so good.
Floof seeing Eleanor coming to the fight.
Floof's
I
ready
can't
to
read
start
that
some
one either.
shit.
You got this, Lou?
No, I can't read that one either.
Everyone, when hot and steamy in the, in brackets, Ava's home drops.
Floof tried to talk about a charity drive, like Mr. Beast. Riker talking to Miss Evergreen. Riker talking to Helena Evergreen.
I was so proud of that one.
Hi, Miss Evergreen. Riker when Helena is winding up to do the Spinebuster Power Driver Backbreaker Suplex 9000.
You were this close to literally getting
so
armbarred
fucking
into
funny.
submission.
Riker doing the
Holy
Leonid's
shit.
eyebrow.
How the fight's going?
Jesus. Oh god. Riker coming out of the fight.
Oh my god!
I love that one so much.
Riker ending the fight.
Yay!
And then finally flew to Helena after she lost. You suck. Oh my word.
Oh my god!
Shit.
And we're gonna call it
Oh,
there, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
with
Oh my
that in mind.
god.
With that in mind, thank you everybody for watching tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow everybody at their respective channels and at their respective locations and stuff. If I remember correctly, I'm about to do the links. There it is. Yes, links. You'll be able to follow everybody at their respective socials there. Ben at Ben Does D&D, Ryan at Funkmaster Nacho, Jay at Jay the Archfey, Lou at Lou at the Witch Bard, and myself at ChrisFire98. Literally everywhere for everybody. Check it. Blah. Thank you, words. Get those links for figuring out who you want to watch most. It's obviously me. It's the one who.
Chris is the only one that
Honestly,
actively uploads regularly, so.
If you
That's
want a
true.
consistent Twitch streamer, I'm your guy.
That is fair. That is fair.
If you
Well,
want to
that
find the
might-
best
thank you
videos
so
on me,
much.
it's me. I've got the best audios.
That is fair.
I don't.
Jay plays Lego games sometimes. So.
Jay
That
plays
is
a lot of
true.
WWE 2K22. Get ready for that.
But yes, thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next stream next week. Love y'all, and bye.